your trade-in. Well, it is the new hot product in automotive technology. Electric cars were on display at the Capitol here in Richmond yesterday or earlier this week. Could they be the future on roads across America? One former candidate for governor in Virginia believes they could. Terry McAuliffe joins me now to talk more about this product. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to First and
Ryan, good to be back with you.
Good to see you again. Now, you've actually purchased a Chinese company that makes two-seat electric cars, and this connection got you invited to a lunch yesterday with Chinese President Hu Jintao, who is in Washington. How viable is this industry, first to create jobs, and then second to help clean up the environment?
Well, it's both of those as well as a great national security issue. We can't keep importing 58% of our oil from nations, some of them particularly who don't like us. So I've started a company called Green Tech Automotive. What makes us unique, I went to China, bought one of their big electric car companies, moved it to America, and as we speak, 3 cargo ships are full of our equipment, which will be our first plant in Tunica, Mississippi. I'll roll out our first car, all American-made, on July 4th of this year, which will sell the cars back to China, and we'll sell them to Europe, and we'll sell them here. And then this year I'll make a major announcement on another major facility.
Now, green technology is a good thing, and these cars perhaps might be a little greener, but their electricity still has to come from somewhere.
Right.
And for the most part, electricity produced in the United States comes from non-clean burning sources like coal. Why is this a greener initiative?
Because the engines now on the electric vehicles are 90% more efficient than the internal combustion engine. So, yes, you're using electricity, but you're only using 10%. If you use a gallon of gas, you're only using basically 10% of that for electricity. Much more efficient vehicles, which will cut down on the total amount of energy that's being required. But, you know, we'll have these 2 vehicles going out. I do believe electric vehicles are the future, and they're huge job creators, Ryan. We will create jobs, thousands of jobs. China just announced the other day $15 billion investment in electric vehicles. We cannot let China overtake this market.
They're just so expensive right now. $40,000 an investment for an electric car. When will the price come down?
Well, you go to Green Tech Automotive, my company. Our first car, as I say, will roll out on July 4th of this year, and we're selling the first 100,000 vehicles for $10,000.
Okay, all right. Now, let's talk politics.
Sure.
You're involved in that a little bit. You're probably going to run for governor, but we're not going to ask you about that. But in Democratic politics, there's a lot of speculation about Senator Jim Webb. In your view, is he going to run for re-election?
I think he is. He hasn't told me he's going to run, but I clearly, you know, he's been a very effective United States Senator. And he's taken his time. He said, I saw him over the holidays. He said he wanted to spend time with his family to make that decision. And I think we'll probably find out in the next 30, 45 days. But he's got plenty of time to do what he needs to do. And I certainly hope he does. As I say, he's been a very effective leader in the Senate. He's been great for the military. He's been great for Virginia. At a time when Secretary Gates is cutting back the defense budget, we get $35 billion, Ryan, from the Department of Defense here in Virginia. It's about 530,000 jobs. We need a great advocate in there fighting for us.
Okay, so you think he's going to run, but if he doesn't, you're not interested in that job?
No, Senate's not my deal. I'm more an executive. I like to make decisions today and see them implemented tomorrow. The Senate's it's called the largest and greatest deliberative body in the world for a reason. Everybody has their different DNA. That's not my style.
All right. Terry, thank you so much for being here.
Great to be
I'm
back.
sure we'll talk with more of you over the couple of years. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
All right.